Have you ever tried to learn English while sleeping? Chapter 1. The Strange Idea. Learning while you sleep. You are tired after a long day. You close your eyes. You fall asleep. But your phone is still playing. Soft English words enter your ears. Sentences repeat again and again. You are not awake, but your brain is still listening. At least that's what some people believe. Many English listeners feel tired. They feel busy. They want to speak well, but they don't have time. So they search for new ideas. They want easy ways to learn. They want results without pressure. Then, one day, they see a video. It says, "Learn English while you sleep." They feel curious. They click. At first, the idea feels strange. How can you learn English without reading, without writing, without speaking? Just close your eyes and sleep? It feels like a dream. But still, people try. They play English stories, they play vocabulary words, they even play grammar rules. Some people say, "I feel better in the morning. I can remember more words." Others says, "It didn't work for me." But why do many people believe in this? Let's go back in time. In the 1950s, people began talking about sleep learning. In America and Europe, they made sleep learning machines. These machines repeated sentences during sleep. They called it hypnophilia. People used it to learn languages. Some even used it to stop smoking. They believed the brain was open at night. They believed sleep was the secret. But later, many scientists said, no, it's not possible. They said sleep is too deep. The brain doesn't learn like that. They called it fake science. People stopped believing for a while. But the internet changed everything. Now you see thousands of YouTube videos. They say sleep learning is real. They show success stories. They show happy learners. And again, people feel hope. But let's think clearly. Why do people want to believe this? The answer is simple. Learning English is hard. Speaking well is not easy. People go to classes, they study grammar, they do everything right, but they still cannot speak fluently. They feel tired, they feel stuck, so they look for a different way, a smarter way. Sleep learning feels like a gift. Learn while you rest, it feels like magic. Here's what you must understand. Sleep is not magic, but it is powerful. When you sleep, your brain is not off. It is working. It is cleaning. It is organizing. It is remembering. This is the true. But now the question is, can you put new words, new English words in your brain while you are sleeping? That's what we will explore. Before we move to the science, I want to ask you something. Why are you watching this video? Maybe you are tired. Maybe you are trying many things, but nothing works. Maybe you feel shy when you speak. Maybe you want to learn English, but your brain is day full. Your day is full. So you want to use the night too. I understand you. I have met many learners too. You want something easier, something kinder. That's why this video is made for you. In this chapter, I only wanted to open the door. I wanted to take your hand and walk with you from the world of dreams to the worlds of science, from internet myths to real experience, from just trying to actual learning. Sleep learning is not a joke, but it's also not magic. It's something else, and it can help you if you understand it well. In the next chapter, I will show you what really happens inside your brain during sleep. You will see why brain remembers some things and forgets others. You will learn why sleeping is one of the best things you can do to grow your English. Let's go deeper. Let's open your mind. Let's enter the world of sleep and English together. Chapter 2. What happens to the brain during sleep? Close your eyes. Breathe slowly. You fall asleep. It feels like everything stops. Your arms rest. Your eyes close. Your thoughts disappear. What inside your head? Something amazing begins. Your brain does not sleep like your body. It stays awake. It works silently. It works in a beautiful, hidden way. While you rest, your brain is cleaning. It is moving things. It is choosing what you keep and what to throw away. There are stages of sleep, not just one. There are four main stages. They repeat again and again during the night. First, you sleep lightly, then you go deeper. Finally, you enter a special stage. It is called REM sleep. REM means rapid eye movement. In this stage, your brain is very active. You dream, you imagine, you feel strange things, but your body is still. Only your mind is alive. Now listen carefully, because this is the secret. During these sleep cycles, your brain works with your memory. It takes memories from the day. It decides which ones are important. It keeps the useful ones. It erases the others. Your brain is like a library. It files away what you need. It throws away what you don't. And this includes language. Let's say you learn 10 new words during the day. In the night, your brain thinks which words are useful. It checks your emotions. Did you enjoy learning that word? Was it connected to a story? Did it feel important to you? If yes, your brain says keep it. If not, it says forget it. This is called memory consolidation. It means your brain takes small, weak memories and makes them strong and stable. This is one of the reasons why sleep is not a waste of time. It is a part of your learning process. You study in the day, but you remember better after sleeping. That's why sometimes when you feel confused today, you feel clear tomorrow. Your brain worked at night. Now think about this. If your brain already works with memory while you sleep, can we help it? Can we add more English during sleep? Can we remind the brain of what we learned earlier? Some scientists say yes. If you listen to the same words again while you sleep, your brain may remember them better. What here is the truth. You must hear the words when you are awake first. Sleep does not teach you something new. It strengthens what you are already know. This is important, very important. So what does this mean for you? It means this. If you listen to a short English story before bed, your friend may save it better. If you repeat new phrases in the evening, they may become stronger in your mind. And if you play soft English audio at night, your brain may listen to it again. Not clearly, not perfectly, but softly, like a background whisper, and that whisper may help. But be careful, your brain is not a robot. It doesn't learn everything you throw at it. It chooses, it decides, it works best with things that feels real, that feels emotions, that feel useful. That's why stories help more than just words. That's why feeling helps memory. And that's why fun learning is better than boring story. So, should you sleep with English audio playing? Maybe. But only if you first enjoy the words while you are awake. Only if those words feel real to you. Then, at night, your brain says, uh, ah, I know this. Let me keep it. And that is beautiful. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever gone to bed thinking about something and dreamed about it? That's your brain working. That's that's your night teacher. And maybe English can be become part of your dreams too. In the next chapter, we will explore what scientists says about this. Real experiments, real people, real results, and we will ask, can you really learn new English words in your sleep? Or is it all just a nice dream? Let's find out together. Keep watching. We are just getting started. Chapter 3: The Science of Sleep Learning. Real experiments. Many people think sleep learning is fake, others think it's magic. What science is not about belief. Science is about proof, about testing, about finding the truth, even if the truth is not what we expect. Let's go to the lab. Real scientists wanted to understand, can the brain really learn while sleeping? They put people in quiet rooms. They connected machines to their heads. These machines watched brain waves. They showed when the brain was awake and when it was deep was in sleep. In one famous study, researchers played pairs of words during sleep. For example, they played hat, apple, lamp, river, or moon, green. People didn't know this. They were sleeping. They didn't move. Their eyes were closed. What something interesting happened. When the people woke up, they were shown the words again, and many could guess the right fear. More often than just chance. Not all, but more than expected. Another experiment played simple sounds, just tones, some high, some low. The brain didn't wake up, but it reacted. Scientists saw a small signal, like a whisper inside the brain. The brain was not learning like in the daytime, but it was responding. It was listening. Then came the experiment that surprised many people. A group of scientists in Switzerland played foreign words to people while they slept. Not random words, but words they had already seen before bedtime. Half the group heard the same words during sleep, the other half did not. In the morning, the first group remembered more words. Their memory was stronger. Sleep helped, but only when the brain already knew the words. Another study used music. They played relaxing classical music during sleep. Some people also heard a story or a lesson they learned about. Later, those people felt more relaxed, more calm, and yes, some remembered better. Music did not teach them anything new, but it made the brain more open, more ready, more peaceful, and that helped memory. But not all experiments were successful. Some tried to teach people new things, brand new vocabulary or grammar only during sleep. These did not work. The people didn't remember the new information. It was like the brain ignored it. Why? Because the brain doesn't want to learn anything while you sleep. It wants to organize, not add more. That's the truth. So here's what we know. Sleep helps memory grow. If you study before bed, your brain may keep it better. If you play the same words while sleeping, your memory may get stronger. But you cannot learn something completely new just by sleeping. This means one thing: sleep learning is not a shortcut, it is not a magic button, it is not the answer for lazy learners. What? It is a tool, a helpful tool, if you also use it the right way. You study in the day, you play soft English stories, the ones you already know. Your brain whispers, yes, I remember this. What is the power? That is the power. Not to learn everything, but to make learning this deeper, stronger, easier to find tomorrow. Now, what should you take from this? Don't just play random audio while you sleep. Don't try to learn grammar rules at 2 a.m. Instead, do this. Learn something small in the evening, a short story, a few new words, a simple podcast, then sleep. And maybe, just maybe, your brain will remember more in the morning. In the next chapter, we will talk about this more. What can you really learn during sleep? And what is just a sweet idea? Let's break it the myth. Let's find what's possible. Let's learn the real power of sleep together. Chapter 4: What you can and can't learn in your sleep. Let's be honest now. You are not here for science only. You are here for answers, real answers. You want to speak English better. You want to remember words. You want to understand fast. And you heard about sleep learning. So you ask, can I become fluent while I sleep? The answer is simple and not simple. Let's begin with what you can't learn in your sleep. You can't learn grammar rules in your sleep. Your brain needs full attention for grammar. It needs to compare. It needs to notice small changes. This happens when you are awake, when you are thinking, practicing, or writing. I- If you hear a grammar rules in your sleep, your brain may not care. It may ignore it. It's too detailed, too complex. So, no, grammar does not grow at night. You also can't become fluent in your sleep. Fluency needs practice. You need to speak. You need to make mistakes. You need real conversations. Sleeping cannot give you fluency, no matter what the videos say. It's like thinking you can learn to ride a bicycle while dreaming about it. You can't. Your mouth, your tongue, your body, they need practice, real practice. Now, let's talk about what is possible. You can remember words better, especially words you already studied. Let's say you learn the 10 words in the evening, then you sleep. During sleep, your brain looks at those words again. If they were interesting, if they were clear, if they were heard again while you sleep, your brain might have the same them deeper. This is not guessing. This is real. Science shows it again and again. You can improve your listening, but not in the way you think. If you listen to English during sleep and you also heard the same sentences before sleep, your brain may become more familiar with the sounds. This doesn't mean you will understand everything, but your brain will feel more comfortable with English sounds. This is called passive improvement. It's so what it's real. You can build confidence when your brain hears new English at night. Again and again, it starts to feel informal, normal. English becomes a part of your background. It becomes soft, not scary. And that feeling of comfort can help you later when you need to speak. It gives your brain a signal. You know this, don't be afraid. So now you know the truth. You cannot learn grammar in your sleep. You cannot become fluent in your English sleep. But you can support vocabulary. You can make listening easier. You can make your brain feel more calm with English. This is the smart way to use sleep learning. It is not a full teacher, but it is a helper, a soft voice in the dark, a friendly reminder, a small hand that holds the memory so it doesn't fall. Now I want to tell you something personal. I will be met many students. Some are shy, some are busy, some are older, some have tried for years. They feel tired. They want a better way. And when they hear about sleep learning, they feel hope. But then they try it and they give up. Why? Because they expected magic and they got something slower, softer. Don't make that mistake. Use sleep learning as a part of your plan, not the full plan. Combine it with daytime learning. Listen to short, simple stories before bed, then play them softly while you sleep. Repeat the same stories for many days. Let the words sink into your brain like soft rain. In the next chapter, I will show you how to do this step by step. I will show you what to do before sleeping, what to listen to, how to prepare your brain. This is not theory, this is practice, and it may change the way you learn. So get ready. Your night English journey is just beginning. Chapter 5, How to Prepare Your Brain Before Sleeping. You are tired and day is over. You are lying in bed. Your eyes are heavy. Your room is quiet. This moment is quiet because what you do now in the last 20 minutes before sleep can change how your brain remembers English. Sleep planning is not only about what you hear while you sleep, it's about what your brain already saw and already felt just before you close your eyes. This is the key. This is the secret. Most people don't know it, but now you will. So, what should you do before sleep? First, calm your body. No stress, no phone notifications, no noise. If your brain is full of messages, pictures, and scrolling, it will not listen to English. It will not remember. Your brain must be calm, like a quiet room with an open window. You can sit on your bed. You can close your eyes. You can breathe slowly. Just be present. Feel peace. This is the best state of for memory. Now choose what you will listen to or read. This is important. Do not listen to something new and difficult. That will confuse your brain. It will feel like work. Instead, pick something you already studied today. Something familiar. A story, a dialogue, a few simple vocabulary phrases. Something short, something clear. Let's say in the day you learned this sentence. I get up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth. I drink tea. I go to work. You read it. You listen to it once or twice. That night, play the same audio again. Softly, not loud, not fast. Softly, slowly, and gentle. Why repeat what you already know? Because your brain loves repetition. It's like watering a small plant. One time is not enough. You need to do it again and again. And is the best time for that second watering. The plant grows in the night. Now here's what I do. I'll share it with you like a friend. I keep I keep a small English notebook near my bed. Each night I write 3 to 5 new phrases I liked from the day. Only the ones I felt something for. Not boring ones, just words that had emotion. Like don't be afraid, you can't do it. I will try again tomorrow. Then I close the notebook. I play the same words as the audio. Sometimes I record my own voice. Sometimes I find a slow podcast or story I like. I play it quietly, my eyes closed, my body sleeps, but my brain listens softly, gently. Do not need fancy apps, no expensive programs, no, just use simple tools. Your phone, your voice recorder, YouTube, free podcast, anything that feels calm, slow, and clear. That's the most important. Now, let's talk about music. Soft music can help, especially background music with no words. It relaxes your brain. It makes the audio feel smooth. But don't play music that is fast or emotional. That can wake up. You want your brain to float, not dance. Also, don't study hard just before sleep. That's not the goal. You are not trying to remember everything now. You are only reviewing gently, like saying goodnight to your English. And one more tip. While smile, I know it sounds strange, but if you smile while listening to English, your brain remembers it better. Science shows us this. Positive feelings make stronger memories. So even if you are tired, give your English a soft smile. Your brain will thank you. So now you know preparation is everything. If you study well during the day and relax into software review before bed, your sleep became a teacher, a slow, patient teacher who never speaks but helps you grow. In the next chapter, I will guide you to that best kind of audio to use during sleep. Not all English is good for night learning. I will show you what works, what doesn't.